Hello, and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is the final game of this quarterfinals series, and this is actually the first quarterfinals that went to a full 3-game series, I believe. Though just 2-0'd Lucifer, Fly 2-0'd Nicker, and who was it? Oh, I forgot who got 2-0'd in Ted versus Loliet actually. So I can't remember, but you guys probably would know anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. The score is 1-0 obviously. Yumiko spawning in as the blue human player on the bottom left, and Infi spawning in as the teal human player on the top right. So the map is on Secret Valley, relatively small. Probably bigger than Echo Isles, at least more in terms of height. So yeah. And I mean, not really much to talk about. Probably I could talk about the game too. How would I talk about game 2 though? I have no idea. I think Yumiko he benefited more from let's just break it down what happened. Yumiko, game 2, went for a unique start. We haven't seen that start not that many times. He went for a green creep camp, which is very easy to take down, no malicious required, and then he skipped the mercenary camp and went for the gold mine on the bottom corner. He benefited from a very early expand, had it completed before Infi even placed down his own, and it just snowballed from there actually. Yumiko just went after Infi's expand during Infi attacking the main base of Yumiko. This was during like halfway completed keep tick for Yumiko as well, so it obviously showed he was way ahead, but he did lose a lot of peasants during that, but he was able to successfully take down the main expand, town hall, as well as keeping his keep alive. That was probably the end of the game right there, because Infi he had a late expand, he lost it. He had a late tech, could not catch up, and yeah, we did see him rebuild it, but it got destroyed for a second time. That's just twisting the dagger after it was stabbed into the body. Yeah, hopefully it won't be that one-sided anymore in this game, but to be fairly honest, I'm kind of tired right now. I actually don't last that very long anymore. I used to probably just be alright with like 3 20-minute games, but I mean, so far I've only been casting for about 30 to 40 minutes, and yeah. Either way, both players are trying to deal with a Fountain of Health camps right there. Obviously, human players are probably the best race to try and deal with the red Drake early on. I mean, Night Elves are probably the second, but not that well. It is gonna take a while though, and Infi will actually lose his elemental in the process, but red Drake will fall nonetheless. Flute of Accuracy, very early Flute of Accuracy has been picked up by Infi. Let's see what Yumiko picks up. He is going to get the Belt of Giant Strength. I'm immediately going to favor Infi in this game just because he has that Flute of Accuracy, but like we did see in game 2, the game ended before a lot of ranged units could even come up, so maybe that flute will become irrelevant. At least those elementals will benefit from it, but right now Yumiko has the early game advantage because he does have a more healthier Archmage. I mean, you can see right here, it's just 200 250 just more health. That's pretty much just my comment so far. Keep tick for both players. Infi just slightly behind, but it won't matter too much. Ooh. Oh wow. Yumiko actually slipping through that attempted surround right there. We actually have a lot of footmen from both players. I was actually surprised because it looked like last game, but we didn't see a single Panda. Panda just has a lot of AoE damage, and I would have preferred it compared to a Mountain King, but Mountain Kings do prove to have a more successful win rate than a Panda anyway, so yeah. This is going to be really hard to differentiate from these two blue human players. Yeah, at least it's not light blue and teal. It's just normal solid blue and teal. And yeah, is that TP? No, that is a TP staff. For the Archmage, it is going to leave that footman very low, but the Archmage did actually give up on chasing him. Okay, so footmen from both sides are trying to engage with one another. I think Yumiko's is focusing on Infi's Archmage. Actually going to pick up some low hit point footmen as well. Talisman of Evasion has been dropped. Let's see which hero actually picks it up first. It is going to be Infi. Is actually in a pretty bad position right now. The Archmage for Yumiko could easily block the escape, but no, he's actually not going to do that. Oh wow, Stormbolt! I did not see that coming. I did see like, what is that thing flying for like 1 second, and it was actually a Stormbolt. Wow, even Infi didn't expect that coming. Wow, Stormbolt to kill the Archmage. Obviously can't evade that with the Talisman, but still pretty nice pickup from Yumiko, catching his opponent by surprise. Level 3 Archmage, halfway to 4, very close to level 2 Mountain King as well. I think that kill really boosted his experience bar. Boost of speed has been picked up by Infi's Mountain King. Unfortunately, he didn't get any kills. So right now, Yumiko did utilize his Mountain King better. 15 invulnerability potion has been picked up from this camp, so yeah, but if the Archmage wants to seek revenge, it's gonna be even more difficult because the Mountain King can just negate any damage for 15 seconds. There we go with a Stormbolt on a footman. No bash procs, I don't think. Actually, that's a fairly long stun. Maybe there was a bash proc, but either way, there we go with another Stormbolt. Oh, it looks like Infi's Mountain King was able to deny that, at least. Tome of Intelligence is there. I mean, that's probably one of the tomes that is worth taking, because intelligence is probably the core attribute for every single hero. Maybe not the Blade Master, maybe not the Archmage, but still, you get what I mean. Most heroes. Archmage for Yumiko is very close to level 4. Was able to pick up Infi's Malicious Scout right there, but here we go with a big fight coming out. Stormbolt immediately on Yumiko's Archmage, but level 3 has been gained. Thunderclap has been trained up as the second ability for Yumiko, or at least that's probably a second ability. Otherwise, he has like 1-1-1 abilities trained. Another nice Thunderclap right there. Obviously, the Panda is a very good AoE hero, but that's not saying the Mountain King is not either. I mean, Thunderclap is pretty good ability as well. TB Scroll will be used, unfortunately. Yumiko is losing this fight. Alright, 44 versus 47. We do have the Arcane Vault, so Spellbreakers are actually in the field, I believe. There we go, Spellbreakers for Yumiko. Not Yumiko, Infi. The blue's just confusing me. Yumiko actually had this expand. He's mined about, well, he's probably only had it for like a minute, but he has mined about 500 gold, so it kind of paid off for that town hall. All he needs is just build an army that can stand up against Infis. Because this Ogre Lord has been taken out, the item will be the not Scourge Mushrooms, Legion Doomhorn. So, yep. Oh wow. What happened there? I cannot believe Infi TP'd away from a Tome of Experience, especially an tome that he earned himself. Either way, Legion Doomhorn, we do have Unholy Aura for the teal human player, which is Infi. That was rather unfortunate though. I mean, Yumiko came in at the right time, forced a TP. Infi just could not be able to claim the tome for himself. Stormbolt on a priest. Will it lead into something? Stormbolt back on Infi's Mountain King. And that's pretty much going to be the fight there. Mana pot for the MK of Yumiko. Meanwhile, Infi doesn't have any sort of consumable items on his Mountain King. Let's see how this fight will actually turn out. Another Stormbolt able to claim a footman's life right there. So far, one unit has been taken out for Infi. Dispel's coming around from both sides to try and take down each other's elementals. Exchange for one footman. Priest will be taken down for Infi, and Infi is losing more units than Yumiko actually is himself. Just needs to be careful. Archmage needs to be careful himself. He has been trapped by his priests, has taken quite a bit of damage, but he also has the invulnerability potion available. He actually got it from the Mountain King, so we'll be able to stay alive for quite some time if he faces that problem again. Fountain of Health is going to be used by Infi, but there we go with another Stormbolt claiming another priest. Level 4 has been gained for Infi, so he is kind of caught up for the Archmage, but the Mountain King, I mean, Yumiko is going to get that level 4 before him, so I think the Mountain King will be a very significant player in this fight. There we go with the Thunderclap, able to deal some damage, but the Mountain King, looking very low, is going to TP out right there, so Infi kind of forcing his opponent to TP, but I guess he'll pretty much take that anyway, because it looked like he was going to lose that fight. So expand for Yumiko, looks like it's going to take some damage, or at least the tower is going to be destroyed. I'm not sure if the town hall will be allowed to be taken down. Okay, I mean, probably Mountain King for Yumiko does have Thunderclap. Maybe it's time for a Tome of Retraining, just to get that level 2 on the Bash instead of Thunderclap. But we shall see how this will turn out. Stormbolt on Infi's Mountain King once again. There's no form of health regain for Infi right now. He doesn't even have a TP scroll either, so this might be a very, very critical fight. If he loses this, he probably loses the game right there. And Stormbolt on Infi's Mountain King will lead to his death, and this is not looking good. Yumiko's Archmage will be able to use a health potion. It's gonna keep alive for quite some time. Mountain King, actually, where is the invulnerability potion? I have no idea, but it does look like Yumiko's Archmage is going to face death very soon. Level 5 has been gained. Wow, this is like 12 health. GG from Infi, that is going to be the series. Yumiko pulling it out with a 2-1 comeback, so that's pretty good. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this entire series. I'll see you guys again next time. Hopefully very soon, but, you know, kinda busy, kinda lazy. It's a curse. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.